Hi class, this is course 3, lesson 11%. Okay, and just a reminder, percent means per 100. So when we represent that, it's going to have a denominator of 100. When we need to change percents to fractions, we're going to do a couple examples here. So if I want 2% as a fraction, it's going to be the same thing as 2 out of 100, and then you would reduce that or simplify that by dividing both by 2, and you'd get 1 out of 50, 1/50th. Okay. Also, sometimes you're going to get a mixed number, percent, 33 and 1/3%. First, you have to change that from a mixed number to improper fraction. Okay, so make it an improper fraction. Make it improper fraction. 3 times 33 is 99, plus that 1 gives you 100 over 3. But that is still a percent. Okay? So that percent means out of 100, right? So this is the same thing as 100 over 3 times 1 over 100. Okay, that percent means out of 100. So we can think of that as multiplying it by 100 in the denominator, which gives us 100 over 300, which we can reduce to 1/3. Now, you maybe saw that here, right? If you wanted to reduce this fraction before multiplying, you can divide 100 out of the numerator and 100 out of the denominator. You still get 1/3 as your end result. Okay. What if we have, on the right side here, fraction 2%? Okay. Sometimes the fractions are pretty nice for us. It's 3/4. And remember, we want a fraction that has 100 in the denominator so that we can change that to a percent, right? We want out of 100. Well, this 4, I can multiply 4 times 25 to get 100, so I'm going to multiply 3 times 25 to get my numerator. Remember, this fraction here needs to be representing 1, so 3 times 25 is 75 out of 100, which then you change to 75%, because the problem said fraction 2%. Don't tell me 75 out of 100. You need to change that to 75%. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go back here and just mark these 1 and 2. You don't have to, but I feel like I'm jumbling up my page here. So that's example 1, and then this would be example 2 on the other side. Okay, here's an example of 5/8. Now, 8 times nothing nice, no whole number, is going to give me a 100. So in those cases, we divide. Okay, so 8 will go into 5 how many times? Oh, whoops, let me back up. This is one possible way to do it, and we're going to talk about that in lesson 12. Okay, so we're going to put this on hold until lesson 12. Say, see lesson 12. Okay, the way the book talks about this right now is that we would multiply it by 100%, because that's what we want to do, is change this into a percent. So we need to multiply it by 100%. So that changes this to 500% out of 8. Then we can divide. Okay, so I'm just going to borrow what I already had started here. 500% divided by 8. 8 goes into 50. Let's see, what do we have? 6 times? 48. Subtract, we get 20. That'd be 2, 16. Okay, now this didn't come out even, right? That's okay. So we can either add a decimal and keep going, or we can write this as the fractional remainder. So it'd be 62 and 4 out of 8, which I know has to reduce, right? And I ran out of room, so I'm going to write it down here. 62, 4/8 is 1/2. So it'd be 62 and 1/2, and remember to add percent. Okay? Now, I probably confused you here. That's okay. I make mistakes. I apologize for it. But if you are confused here, please let me know, and I'll help straighten that out for you. Okay? Sorry about that. But I'll see you in class.